Hey everybody, it's Mr. Haskell, and I'm back with more things you should know by being alive, or people you should know, and this is Dolores Huerta. So, if you've watched my video on Cesar Chavez, you know a little bit about him. If not, hey, I encourage you to go to watch it. But the movement of Cesar Chavez was never his alone. And Dolores Huerta co-founded the United Farm Workers. She led strikes, and she coined a phrase you've probably heard before, si se puede. So let's talk about Dolores. Dolores Huerta was born in 1930 in New Mexico, and she was raised in California's Central Valley. She became a school teacher, where she saw firsthand, how poverty and discrimination affected the children of farm workers. But for Dolores, teaching wasn't enough. She wanted to change the system, not just survive within it. So she turned to organizing, especially with the Community Service Organization, and that's where she met Cesar Chavez. And together, they built a movement. In 1962, Huerta and Chavez co-founded the National Farm Workers Association, later on known as the United FW. Now, Huerta just wasn't behind the scenes. She was at the negotiating table. She was in the field. She was at the picket lines. She was also a lead organizer of the Delano grape strike, which took place from 1965 to 1970. And this is where Filipino and Latino farm workers joined forces in a massive boycott that captured national attention. Now, her focus was always on the dignity of the workers, fair pay, clean drinking water, rest breaks, protections from abuse. But she also led boycott campaigns where she met with lawmakers and she gave a voice to women in a male-dominated labor movement. Now, Dolores Huerta has spent over 60 years fighting for labor rights, civil rights, and women's rights. She coined the phrase, like I mentioned earlier, si se puede, yes we can, in 1972, long before it became a political slogan. She was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2012 by President Barack Obama, who credited her for the line that he made famous. Now, Huerta is still active today through the Dolores Huerta Foundation, and she continues to organize and to educate and empower. Her work reminds us, change doesn't always come from waiting. Change comes from working. So if you learned something new today, hey, that's great. I hope you did. Please like or comment and follow for more things you should know, by being alive. Because Dolores Huerta didn't just make history, she's still making it. Thanks.